Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. If you're a retailer in the precious metals market, you know how crucial it is to have accurate and reliable product pricing. That's where our nFusion Precious Metals Automated Product Pricing plugin comes in. So, if you're ready to take control of your precious metals pricing and streamline your WooCommerce store, stay tuned. In this tutorial, I'll walk you through the entire setup process step by step, ensuring you get up and running quickly and efficiently. Let's get started. First, we'll need to install the nFusion Precious Metals Automated Product Pricing plugin on your WordPress site. If you already have the plugin installed, feel free to skip ahead to the next step. If not, no worries. I'll walk you through each step to make it as easy as possible. Let's start within the WordPress admin panel by navigating to the Plugins section in the left-hand menu and clicking on Add New. In the search bar at the top right, type in nFusion Solutions. You should see the product pricing plugin appear in the search results. Next, click on the Install Now button next to our plugin. The installation process will only take a few moments. Once the plugin is installed, you'll see a new button that says Activate. Go ahead and click on that to activate the plugin. Great! Now that the plugin is installed and activated, we'll need to configure it to use your nFusion product catalog. To start, navigate to the nFusion settings in the left-hand menu of your WordPress dashboard. This will open the main settings page for the plugin. On this page, you'll see three tabs at the top: Catalog, Pricing, and Advanced. Let's begin with the Catalog tab. In the Catalog tab, you'll need to enter three key pieces of information: your tenant alias, API key, and sales channel. These details are essential for connecting your nFusion product pricing catalog to your WordPress WooCommerce store. Our sales team should have provided this information when you set up your free trial or subscribe to our services. If you need help locating this information, please contact our sales team at sales@nFusionSolutions.com for assistance. First, enter your tenant alias in the provided field. This alias is specific to your account and helps identify your catalog. Next, enter your catalog API key. This key enables your WordPress site to interact with your nFusion product catalog via the catalog API. Finally, enter your sales channel. This is the identifier for the specific sales channel you're using to sell your products via your e-commerce store. Once you've entered all three pieces of information, click the Save Changes button to save your settings. Great! You've successfully connected your nFusion product pricing catalog to your WooCommerce store. Next, let's move on to configuring the pricing settings for your e-commerce store using the nFusion plugin. But before we dive into the settings, it's important to understand what each section on the product page does and how they affect your store. First, let's talk about the label for lowest price. This label is used when the product's price is displayed. If you have tiered pricing enabled in your product catalog, this label will show the lowest possible price that a customer can pay. For instance, on our product page, the label says as low as, followed by the ask price. This means that if a customer buys 50 or more of the 2021 1-ounce American Gold Eagle coins, they would only pay $2,504.75 for each coin, compared to the higher prices for smaller quantities. Next, let's look at the buy price. This section indicates the price at which your store will buy back the product from customers. In our example, it shows "We buy at" followed by the bid price. You can modify this "We buy at" label or choose to enable or disable the buy price section altogether, depending on whether you want to show this information to your customers. Now, let's move on to the tiered pricing table. This is a crucial feature if you want to offer quantity discounts and encourage bulk purchases. On our product page, the table is displayed under the Volume Discounts heading. It includes different pricing tiers based on the quantity purchased. For example, if a customer buys between 1 to 4 coins, the price per coin is higher than if they buy between 5 to 9 coins, and so on. The table also shows different prices based on the payment method, such as check or card. In the nFusion plugin, you can enable or disable the entire tiered pricing table based on your business needs. You can also modify the column headers to match your store's terminology. For example, you might want to change check and card to other payment methods or terms. Additionally, you can choose to enable or disable the card column if you prefer not to show a card processing fee. And there you have it. That covers the basics of the pricing settings on your product page. In the next section, we'll dive into the specific steps on how to configure these settings using the nFusion plugin. Great! Now that we understand what the pricing settings will configure, let's work on setting them up how we'd like. In the Product Price Update Interval field, enter the interval at which you want the product prices to be updated using the latest prices from your nFusion catalog. For example, enter 60 to update prices every 60 seconds. In the label for lowest price field, enter the label you want to use for the lowest price displayed for a product. For example, as low as. Toggle the Show by Price switch to enable or disable the display of the buyback price on product pages. When enabled, the buy price will be shown. In the label for buy price field, enter the label you want to use for the buyback price. For example, we buy at or sell to us at. Toggle the Show Tiered Pricing switch to enable or disable tiered pricing based on quantity. When enabled, customers will be able to check out at different prices based on the quantity they purchase. In the Check Column Label field, enter the label that will be displayed in the check column of the price table. For example, check or wire. Toggle the Enable Credit Card Price switch to enable or disable the credit card column in the price table. This will also enable the functionality of adding a fee at checkout. In the Credit Card Column Label field, enter the label you want to use in the price table for the credit card column. For example, card or credit card. In the Credit Card Fee field, enter the percentage you want to add at checkout for credit card payments. For example, enter 3 to add a 3% card processing fee to the customer's total. Once you have entered all the necessary information, click on the Save Changes button to apply the settings. And there you have it. That's it for the pricing settings. You've successfully configured how your product prices will be updated and displayed in your WooCommerce store. Next, we'll move on to the advanced settings to finalize our setup. First, let's navigate to the Advanced tab within the nFusion settings. Here, you'll see options for clearing your product pricing cache and configuring product reindexing. Clearing the cache is a straightforward process, and it's useful for fetching the latest prices from your nFusion product catalog. Here's how you do it. Look for the Clear Product Pricing Catalog Cache section. Here, you'll see a Clear Cache button. This action will empty the product cache and request new prices from the nFusion product catalog. Clearing the cache can be particularly useful if you've made significant changes to your product catalog and want to ensure your customers see the most up-to-date prices as soon as possible. Now that we know how to clear the product cache, let's move on to product reindexing. This feature updates the product prices stored within the WooCommerce database using the prices stored in your cache, allowing you to utilize WooCommerce's default sorting and filtering options. However, to make this work seamlessly, you need to have the Action Scheduler plugin by Automatic installed and activated. Before we install the Action Scheduler plugin, let's talk about what it is and how it works. Action Scheduler is a robust job queue designed for processing large queues of tasks in WordPress. It's scalable and traceable, making it perfect for background processing without the need for server access. This plugin is developed and maintained by Automatic, the same team behind WordPress and WooCommerce. Now that we know what the Action Scheduler plugin does, let's go ahead and install it. First, click the link within the settings page to visit our support item on this topic. Once you've reached the item, click on the Stable Release link. This will bring you to the Action Scheduler Downloads page. Here, you'll want to download the zip archive of the latest stable release of the Action Scheduler plugin. Great! Now that we've downloaded the plugin files, go back to your WordPress admin panel, navigate to the Plugins page, click Add New, and then click Upload Plugin. Now you should see the option to upload a plugin. Click on the Choose File button and select the zip folder you just downloaded and click Install Now. Once the installation is complete, click Activate Plugin. Perfect. Now that you've installed and activated the Action Scheduler plugin, the Advanced Settings tab in nFusion will update to allow the configuration of product reindexing. In the product reindexing configuration, you can toggle the switch labeled Enable Product Reindexing. This activates and/or deactivates the reindexing feature. You can also set the reindexing interval. You'll see a field labeled Product Reindexing Interval. Enter the desired interval in minutes. For example, if you want the reindexing to happen every 10 minutes, enter 10 in the text field. Once you've made these changes, don't forget to click the Save Changes button at the bottom of the page to apply your new settings. By following these steps, your WooCommerce products will be reindexed in the background without slowing down your site. That's it, folks! You've now successfully set up your WordPress WooCommerce integration using the nFusion Solutions plugin. By following these steps, you've equipped your WooCommerce store with powerful tools to manage your product data and pricing efficiently while ensuring your customers always see the latest prices. Thank you for watching and following along. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. All of the links from this tutorial will be in the description. If you have any questions or need further assistance, please contact our support team at support@nfusionsolutions.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials and tips on how to optimize your WordPress WooCommerce store. Also, make sure to hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload new content. Thanks again for watching, and happy selling with your newly configured WooCommerce store. See you in the next video.